Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be bringing you the latest that has been happening in the world over the past couple of few days in the week. But we actually have a few things that's been happening in South Africa with our networks, and we're going to go jump straight into that one. Okay, it says bye bye Multichoice DSTV and Showmax. Bye bye Multichoice in the 53 billion rand takeover by a French media giant called Canal Plus has been approved. Basically, let's read it out. The French media giant Canal Plus has received regulatory approval from South Africa's Competition Tribunal to proceed with its multi-billion rand takeover of Multichoice, paving the way for one of the most significant in South Africa, okay, on the African continent, most significant media mergers on the African continent. Okay, the deal valued at around 53 billion rand will see Canal Plus acquire full control of Multichoice, best known for its DSTV and Showmax platforms. My only question is, who the hell is Canal Plus? So I looked it up. Okay, Canal Plus. Let's get rid of this. And just go to... Yeah, there we go. Canal Plus is a French subscription video on demand over the top streaming service and subscription TV provider. Basically, it's a streaming service, like HBO. Okay, it's a channel. The TV provider was established in the Canal satellite 1992. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Now, what are the awesome shows that Canal Plus actually has to offer? Like, when I went into this, I was like, this has got to be like, Canal Plus, massive. It's actually worth only 2.5 billion euros. That's how much Canal Plus is worth. I was like, okay. But, what does it have to offer? I went and took a look, okay? One of the most prominent shows, the best Canal shows of all time, is Mafioso. Never heard of it. Working Girls. A daily worker person of a business company which employs 6 young women is examined. Don't know. The Bureau. Don't know. The Wackos. Don't know. The Homies. I know the Homies, but I don't know the show. Calls. I don't know. I don't know any of these things. These are the best Canal shows of all time? I know Multichoice sucks. But, what? Somebody had to take it at least. But, don't worry guys, I know there's a lot of South Africans and as well as people who are also on the rest of the African continent worried about what does this mean for what we have. Well, you don't have to worry about that. Going fully into it, okay, where was I? Okay, yeah. While the approval of the Competition Tribunal is a major milestone for merger, it still needs clearance from the regulatory bodies, including ICASA and the JSE, which is here in South Africa. The Takeover Regulation Panel and the Financial Surveillance Department. I can't believe we have one. It is usually a positive step forward in our journey to bring together two iconic, Riri Williams, iconic, and entertainment companies, said Canal in a statement, of course. Public interest commitments included, by the way, and this is what you guys are probably going to want to hear. As part of the approval, the tribunal imposed conditions designed to protect South Africans' interest. The ongoing investment in local sports and general entertainment content, which I know that's what everybody's waiting for. Measures to support historically disadvantaged persons and SMEs in the local broadcasting sector. A guarantee to maintain South Africa's influence over content and access decisions through the continued independence of Multichoice, which services local subscribers. Okay, so everybody's still basically protected, okay? We look forward to executing the remaining process and to be building something extraordinary, a global media and entertainment company with Africa at its heart, said Calvo Mawela, the CEO of Multichoice Group, who's obviously going to get some dollars now because they're being sold off, basically. So what's next? Despite the approval by Canal Plus and Multichoice must still navigate legal and policy hurdles, including South Africa's laws on foreign ownership of broadcasters. As part of the transaction restriction, Multichoice's African business will be carved out maintained independently to comply with these restrictions. Customers and viewers are not expected to be affected during the ongoing approval process, and both companies have committed to maintaining current services. That is fantastic. So until the merger is complete, once it's complete, Canal Plus will tell you how much you have to pay. They're just not going to do it now. There's no point. Yeah, this is basically how it goes. We're going through blah blah blah. We're going to keep everything fine. The minute Canal Plus has full control, we're not going to be having we restructuring the channels of Multichoice and DSTV and everything, and this is how much you're going to have to pay now. That's basically what's going to happen. And we know DSTV has been getting kind of scrupulous. They've been trying to get this. They say we got these packages. They got like super cheap packages, but they don't include sport because they know everything else doesn't matter on MultiChoice on DSTV. Everything else doesn't matter. Their most prized content in the entertainment section is sport. Other than that, no other entertainment is worthy. No other entertainment like cartoons, sport. That's what they pay. That's what they want to get paid for. That is the most viewed content that they got. Sport. And they're beginning scrupulous with it. But we're gonna see what Canal Plus is gonna give us. Please don't give us Mafioso. Please don't give us the working girls. We don't want to see that. We already see working girls when we go to work. We see what kind of girls we're working. We don't want to know their lives. Don't give us Mafioso. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Give us other stuff. Dude, why couldn't it have been HBO? Anyway, I don't have DSTV because I actually don't watch TV. No, it's actually quite true. I don't watch TV. I stream everything from my PC, so it doesn't matter. To me, like MultiChoice being bought over, like the only thing that intrigued me was the fact that it was 53 billion. I just couldn't believe it was 53 billion. But nonetheless, let's go into other news. Elon Musk, man, I didn't really look into this, but okay. Elon Musk's Neuralink has now implanted brain chips in 9 people. There are 9 cyborg soldiers out there, and we don't even know who they are. On the 21st of July, Elon Musk's company Nueuralink announced it had implanted its brain-computer interface device in 2 participants on the same day. Wow, that's actually pretty good. The fact that you can do this operation now on 2 people in the same day, it's actually very good. But I do, myself personally, I do find that Neuralink, it seems kind of dangerous. Why you want to give somebody a Neuralink device, connects them to the internet, and it's connected to your brain? I mean, just think about a virus. Just think about it. It just doesn't sound good, does it? You connect to the internet, you accidentally download a virus. Do they have to now do an operation on your brain because they have to take out the little Neuralink because you've effed up the chip? Or do they leave it there? Is there like a antivirus software that you're gonna have to take, or firewall? I mean, come on. They never explained any of these things. In 2 participants, making it the first for the neural technology firm. The surgeries bring the total number of human patients to 9. Human cyborgs. The total number of cyborg soldiers is 9. Okay, the experimental device is designed to help people with paralysis control smartphones and computers using only their thoughts. Neuralink says both participants are recovering well in great spirits. Yeah, because they want to connect to a phone. They want to start. I really want to do this. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Well, everybody knows that's the Terminator theme song. Somebody's got an idea of those 9 cyborg soldiers over there, but has not released further details about the identities or conditions. Why, Elon? The company's first implant was in January 2024, so this is actually quite good. This is basically less than 2 years, and they are able to implant these devices successfully in 9 patients, and I have to admit, that's actually pretty good. In a man paralyzed with a spinal cord injury, clinical trials remain in the early stages, focusing on safety and basic functionality in people with limited mobility due to conditions like ALS or spinal injuries. So my only question is, the first guy was basically paralyzed with a spinal cord injury. Can he move his arms now? Can he move his legs? Can he run? That's the question. Don't show us the fact that I can connect to the internet and I can connect to my PC and play Mario Kart without having to move my hands, because the kart does everything what I think. Can he move his arms and can he move his limbs? Because I thought that was the purpose of it. I thought that was the purpose of them implanting these devices in a person's brain to help the system and the spinal cord basically to transfer the signals so the guy can use his limbs. If not, will it work if we gave him cyborg limbs? I'm just asking. Would it work if you gave him robotic limbs and basically robotic limbs? Then would it work? That's the question. Because then we have cyborgs. Then it's Deus Ex Machina, you know? Deus Ex. Everybody knows that game, Deus Ex. I'm gonna look it up there. Deus Ex. How do you spell Deus? Boom! Yo, I'm telling you, if Elon Musk gets those things working, it's like, well, looks like we'll have to put on cyborg limbs. We got Deus Ex. It's gonna be cool. Imagine being I'm telling you, cyborg soldiers. That's what he's going for. That's what he's going for. It's actually gonna be cool, to be honest. You know, you can take a picture with your phone, your eyeball, your robotic eye. You can take a picture. You know, see a hot person walk by. Immediately upload that picture to the internet and be like, you know, scanning for the person's identity if you got that access, basically. Ooh, seems like I'm bringing out my stalker vibes. Moving on. As Nueuralink advances his research, public discussion is growing around the potential benefits and challenges of brain chip technology. While these implants could revolutionize medical treatment and quality of life, they also raise important ethical and societal questions. Dun 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 dun, basically. Curious, check out this gallery, donkey. Anyway, so basically, while this guy's been doing a whole lot of stuff, like, you know, when he was in the United States Department Doge, just wrecking things up there, you know, making friends with all these billionaires and just making so much name. His neural technology has been advancing, and they got 9 cyborg soldiers now. Successful, by the way. And it's growing. It's growing, and all I can think about is that Outer Limits episode. It's an episode from the Outer Limits where everybody on the entire, okay, I don't know about the entire world, but I definitely know in that state where the story was based, basically the episode was based. Everybody in the United States had a little device on the head, on the side of their forehead over here, and that device, they could touch anything, they could download anything from the internet. They touched the book. I don't think they had to touch the book. They just need to know the title of the book, and they could download the soft copy of the entire book, and they would basically know everything. Okay, so everybody was smart. They knew everything because they had access to the information, and it was all free. But bear with me now. But what happened in the episode? Some kind of virus started happening. Everybody's devices started to F up, and the only dude who could see these things were happening was the dude who couldn't get the device because he had an accident when he was a little kid. He was involved in a car accident, which actually prevented him from having the device on his head connected to his brain. So he couldn't learn like everybody else. He had to learn like me and you, going to school. But basically they didn't have kind of schools back then, so he literally just had to take a book and read. But nonetheless, he retained all of that information because it's in his brain. Okay, it's not in a device. So everybody's devices effed up. It was a massive virus that started going through, and blah blah blah. The alarm was raised. They got everybody off the device. But now, because the device is no longer, they don't have the device anymore. Everybody's stupid. Everybody's stupid. The girl he liked, the one he had a crush on, he was teaching her how to spell the word cat. I don't agree with these devices because the outer limits have told me what's going to happen. Okay, the possibilities. Oh, it's you can learn faster. With I understand what the benefits that Elon Musk is talking about. But if you look at the other applications, like I spoke in the other videos that I had about the AI teaching at school, next thing you know, you're going to have this device implanted on your head. You're going to be learning things like from the outer limits, just learn things free base. And the minute there is a virus and everybody must discard the device, you're stupid again. Basically. So take it from the outer limits. Just take a book and keep reading. Okay? Don't go with the device on the forehead. But nonetheless, Elon Musk has got 9 cyborgs, and I'm scared. But I would like to be one of the cyborgs, please. Moving on. Ozzy Osbourne, bro. Ozzy Osbourne has passed away, sadly. 22nd of July this week. Pardon me. All I have to say is, it's about damn time. Because that man has been rocking. And I'm not talking about rocking like the stars. I mean, he's been rocking at old age for a long time. And he always looks like he's about to croak. I mean, his wife's like, where's my beers? It's like, what you mean, where's my... He's like, where's my beers? You in your 70s and you're still looking for your beers? Dude, the drugs took a massive toll on this guy. And I'm surprised at the amount of drugs he's taken. He's actually lived till like his 70s, which is totally incredible, to be honest. Really, it is. There's a lot of people that have taken half the amount of drugs he's taken, and they died. I mean, I can't believe it. Must be an expensive doctor he had. Sorry. Nonetheless, Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. I was actually trying to find out what he actually passed away from, but I think it might have been just natural causes caused by the drugs, which is natural these days. But it's incredible that this guy has been such a rocker. And he's been going through like the most, and the fact that he went from a rock star, then he went from a solo artist, and then he went into a whole lot of other things, and you know that we all know about the reality TV show. And whenever I watched the reality TV show with the Osbournes, I just couldn't believe that's. I thought it was a dysfunctional family. I just couldn't believe. I mean, I guess that's what happens when your dad is one of the most famous rockers out there, and then you surrounded by celebrities and money and most likely drugs and, well, man, for a person as innocent as me in South Africa, watching that was a big eye opener, and it shocked me. It scarred me. I'm scarred. Moving on. Basically, I actually want to show a little video of Ozzy Osbourne. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Let's just check out this video.
You don't look like a madman.
Look in the shoe I am.
You are.
And he still looked okay, to be honest. I think that was like you can't see the condition of the drugs that's taking a toll on him at that point.
I'm gotta be mad.
I mean, you can actually hear him speak. You can actually hear his voice. I'm very mad. He sounds like he's totally there. The Ozzy Osbourne we've had for the last 20 years was a guy that was going in and out of different dimensions the entire time. Ozzy Osbourne, one of the most notorious figures in British rock, as lead singer of Black Sabbath. He helped the many foundations. I couldn't hear that one. Sorry, we can't play that song on this channel. It's gonna get demonetized, even though I'm not monetizing. And there's another one. Ozzy Osbourne was kicked out of the band in 1977 because of his drug addiction, but then he went on to be a solo artist.
I'm leaving now. I locked myself in a hotel room for three months, just getting smashed out of my brains every day. You know?
You see what I mean? Whoa!
Learn how to love.
Can't play that song here nonetheless. Oh, there's the reality. That's my scars. Oh, my scars.
I love you more than you love yourself. You're all fucking mad.
You see, you don't even know what the man's saying.
I thought it was one of these toy bats. So I picked it up, fight, turn his head off, and suddenly everybody's freaking out because it's a real bat.
It's a real bat. Sorry, boys, can't play it. That's the other thing. I can't believe that his wife is such. I mean, totally sincere. That woman is so strong to stay with Ozzy and raise those kids. That is a powerful woman to stay with a man that has gone through all this turbulent stuff and all the drugs, and she was his freaking doctor, not obviously professional, but I mean, she's the reason why this man still kept on going. I'm sure she's probably the reason why the man still was alive for so many years. Should have been dead from all those drugs. That woman is powerful. She was that man's pillar. I'm telling you, it's not that he was there and that's what kept the man. If it wasn't for that woman, I don't think he might have been as happy in his life later on. If she wasn't there with the family, to be honest. That is a strong woman, to be honest. That is a powerful woman to have in the man's life. Like I said, behind every great man, there's a strong woman.
I love him. Do you love me?
Sometimes.
Oh.
Jeez, man.
She's my life. We've had our ups and downs along the way, but we sorted them out, you know.
Osbourne continued to make music and plan live tours even in his old age, despite suffering from a number of illnesses, including Parkinson's, which revealed.
Found out that I have
Damn.
a mild form of
It's Parkin 2, which is a form of Parkinson's.
Patient number 9 was Lost album. Can't play the song, can't play the sound, sorry boys. Hey. Blah blah blah, and I'm sure the song's there. No, song's still there. I guess this is probably a song. He died at the age of 76, sadly.
You like what you're doing?
At this point, I'm like a pregnant hen, you know. I just can't wait to get well and have to go on the road again.
Wow.
That's what's killing me. I need it, you know. That's my drug today. Don't all the other crap.
Out of all the drugs, I'm telling you, the years that he spent in that house, Sharon just being there with him, and the family. Now he's obviously he wasn't on drugs now anymore since his old age. Who knows? I don't know when he stopped taking drugs, but the man had a second spur of life. Incredible.
Left up by the wayside, survived that, and I ain't gone yet.
Ozzy Osbourne played a final set in July at the back to beginning concert. Oh, July, was that actually this month? Shout out to the crowd.
Say to you on behalf of the guys in Black Sabbath and myself, your support over the years has made it all possible for us to live a lifestyle we live. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you, we love you.
1948 to 2025. Damn, the guy was in a war. With the end of the war. Nonetheless, that is that for the news. It's sad to see Ozzy Osbourne go. Couldn't believe that man stood so long with all the stuff that he's been through. Shout out to Sharon. Shout out to Elon Musk for getting those cyborgs up and going. And Canal Plus, please, we do not want to see the mafioso, so there's no need to buy Multichoice. Thank you. Bye.